So yesterday I recorded a video where I was talking about, how to come up with these new niches. And during that video, I said, start a niche about public transportation. And this morning I woke up and I was like, oh, that's not a bad idea. But yeah, I woke up this morning and I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a tutorial on how to start the ideation and the production of a channel if you're coming up with an original niche. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, the idea I have for this channel is it's the New York subway, maybe California, focuses on public transportation. It's the same audience as Roof Report, and the packaging is going to be the same. And for those of you that don't know, this is my channel, Roof Reports. It is in the California, Florida, Nevada real estate markets. Pretty much just talks about the real estate market. And as you can tell, the thumbnails are very similar to celebrity news, because when I left celebrity news, I kind of took the packaging with me and started implementing that into literally other niches, and it worked. So this is how the packaging is going to be. This is how the packaging is for all of the niches that I start. It just makes life way easier. So now, how do I come up with the ideas? Well, I have the topic in mind. All I have to do is go to Claude, turn on web search by just clicking the plus sign here, and then talking to it. So I'm gonna say, can you give me news and updates about the New York subway? I'm starting a YouTube channel that focuses on reporting this sort of news to citizens. Any drama or controversy that may affect the wallets of the viewer or locals. I'm gonna make a quick rule as well. Do not add accidents, deaths, crime. We're just gonna keep it strictly to public transportation. And again, the reason I'm doing this is because I've only been to New York City once. I know absolutely nothing about what's going on over there. So, we're gonna use the help of AI. So the first story Claude is giving me is fare hike just took effect. Subway and bus rides for most people now cost 10 cents more, and the base fare went up from $2.90 to an even $3 on Sunday, January 4th, literally 4 days ago. This is the first time in the system's 120-year history that a single subway or local bus ride has crossed the $3 threshold. That is perfect for the first video. So what I'm gonna do is copy that information that it gave me. Then I'm gonna go to VidNinjas. I'm gonna click add to production on the top right, and then I'm gonna click start from scratch. I'm gonna drop the title here. I'm gonna give it a little bit more context. So fare hike just took effect in New York City, and this angered citizens. Now, obviously this is not the official title, right? We're just giving as much context as possible, because when I copy the title and I head over to Sensei, this is going to create the script for me, right? So it needs to understand what I'm talking about. This also utilizes Claude. It utilizes research prompts. So if I just gave it fare hike just took effect, it's gonna have no idea what I'm talking about, right? So I'm gonna copy the video title here. I'm gonna go to project. I'm gonna select it. I want it to be documentary style, and the target audience is going to be middle and lower class locals in New York City that are worried about the economy and their wallets. For the minimum script length, as you guys know, this is now an update. You can choose how long you want the script to be. I'm gonna go with medium, 2,000 words. That's about, I would say, 12-13 minute video, maybe longer. And then I'm gonna click commence research. Now let's see what else Claude gave us. MetroCard retired, that's whatever. The mayor made free buses one of his signature policy proposals during the New York City mayor's race, but days after the inauguration, his critics noted that the cost of the subway and bus rates in the city have risen from $2. That's really funny. I would actually do this one. Okay, so that would be the second one that we do. But let's go ahead and wait for the script to be complete first. So here is the research that it's done. I'm just gonna let it be. I'm just gonna go straight to generate script. And while we wait, let's put on some tunes. Again, this usually takes about a minute. Some New York shit, right? I think he's from New York.
Yo, fuck all the glamours and glitz. I plan to get rich. I'm from New York and never was a fan of the Knicks.
All right, cool. So that's that. This is the final polished script, and it starts like this. This is the fare hike that pushed millions of New Yorkers over the edge. On August 20th, 2023, the cost of a single subway ride jumped from already general rent, blah, blah, blah. 4 years without increase sounded generous, blah, blah, blah. Just kind of goes through it. Yeah, whatever, right? We're just gonna go with that. We're gonna go straight to the marketing kit, get that description. We're gonna have VidNinjas do that for us, and then we're gonna go and make the thumbnail. Now, very quickly while it's doing that, something we should check: New York subway news. We didn't check if there was competitors. CBS New York is definitely not a competitor. Yeah, I mean, no one's doing it. No competitors, we're the first ones. Cool, boom, description, sources. Let's move on to the thumbnail step. I'm gonna select the celeb news style. And for competitor's thumbnail, I'm going to use a thumbnail from Roof Reports, just because I want the half and half and the breaking news. So from here, I just click generate thumbnail. All right, let's see what it gave us. That's not bad at all. Look, even the text, Fair 290 effective now, New York City Fair hike anger. Beautiful. We're done. So if I go back to the dojo, I click edit, I can see the thumbnail, the script, the SEO. I would then, copy paste the script, throw it on 11 Labs, create the audio, put it on a Google Drive, and paste the link here. Then I would either send it to my editor to make the visuals or use VidRush, most likely use VidRush. So I'm gonna grab this, leave it on edit, because that's the only thing we're waiting for. So we can go back to Claude and add the next one to production, which is gonna be the mayor promising free bus, but hasn't happened. Let's keep looking for more stuff. Anyways, from here I would choose 15 stories. I would check every single day, ask it if there's anything new with New York subway, and I would post those 15 videos. And if that didn't work, we'll go to the good old reliable, California. For some reason, everyone gives a shit about what's going on in California. So I would pivot. You can even start by doing New York City and California at the same time. But again, you want to post 15 videos first, especially if you're starting a brand new channel or if you're rebranding. You want to give the algorithm time to find your audience. So bridge tolls in San Francisco are going up. That's a big one. LA Metro, 46% fare evasion scandal. We'll skip that one. So let's do the Bay Area bridge toll, 5-year plan increase. We're going to add that to production. Again, clicking here, doing that, clicking add, going back to Claude. Give me 20 more. This is a lot of conversation here, guys. You're going to have to talk to Claude quite a bit. San Diego MTS, first fare hike. We would do this one. We target San Diego. Let's see what's up with San Diego, right? Let's see how the audience reacts. This is going to be a trial and error process. Since there's no competitors, no one's talking about it, no one's going to be posting it like I'm going to be, or hypothetically, it's going to be kind of, tough. California High Speed Rail, federal funding pooled. That's a big deal, right? That's a huge deal. Easy packaging as well. So I'm going to stop here just because I already have 5 videos, right? But I can keep going down the list that Claude is giving me and kind of look through all of these. But since this would technically be like a news style of channel, we don't want to, overproduce. But super easy. We can knock out all 5 of these scripts in about 10 minutes, put them all in 11 Labs, and again, start the visuals. That's it. That's all you have to do. This is not rocket science, guys. When I said that YouTube automation is easier than ever in 2026, that you could post anything, this is what I meant. You don't have to overthink it. I don't care what anyone else says. I don't care what any other YouTube coach says. They're just trying to sound smart. Okay, this is how easy it is. This is how you launch a channel. If it doesn't work after 15 videos, pivot to another state. If that doesn't work, fucking switch up. Don't do public transportation. Do fucking construction companies. I don't know. You get the point though. It's that easy. It's not necessarily anything special, but for those of you that really don't know how to tackle this, I guess now you know the step by step.